Hello, hello, hello. Hello, KBK family. Hello, Tamina. Hello, Trans Reborn Dad. Hello, 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 everybody. So, it's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. I said I needed to have a break. I started getting a headache, so I took me some Excedrin and now I'm ready to get back at it. I got a very excited mommy and I am excited to be finished too. And then, thank you. Thank you, Tamina. That's right, Braden. That's right. Trans Reborn Daddy, I remember I just seen your name and I wanted to say it and I couldn't remember it. But now I see it again. So I know it's Braden. I'm going to put that. Hello, Braden. So I wanted to I'm excited about finishing too. But she hasn't seen her baby. Well, she's seen photos of her baby, but she hasn't seen her baby all completed. And I wanted to give her that pleasure of seeing the completed paint job and the hair and everything. So that's why I got this baby covered up for just the privacy and the security of the mommy. So she'll be the first person that gets to see this baby. Y'all have to excuse my little mop bucket over there in the background. I'm in my kitchen because I wanted to keep as less dust and as less debris around this silicone baby as possible that I'm working on. You're right. You love being surprised. Right, right, right. So I wanted to cover it up and let her have that enjoyment. And then, like I said, I'm working in here so I can work on my kitchen table. I got a lot of space. And then I got my work area all, well, it's hair on everything on this thing, but, well, not a lot of hair, but, trying to keep it as clean as possible so I can get this done. But I am so excited, y'all. I believe I started on Friday night. So I started on Friday night and I started rooting at probably about 4:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I rooted to like 4 o'clock in the morning. And then yesterday I had human hair to do. So I did that head, and then after that I jumped right back on it. So we are like halfway done, probably more than halfway done on this head. I am super duper excited. And yeah, so I just wanted to get some of this done and show y'all what I'm working on. And then I haven't made a video up on my channel in so long. I feel really bad. I feel really bad and I feel guilty about that. But I've had a lot of work to do, get done, a lot of customs to get out. But I'm like, okay, since I gotta get work done and I haven't made a video, it's no better way than for me to just get on here and work and get a video done. I know. So I got and I just was the on Billy's Nursery. I'm not sure if y'all watch her, but on Billy's Nursery, she said she was looking for an Elliot kit because there are no more Elliot kits available on Bountiful Baby, and I was like, oh dang, KBK family got one. I'm like, I'm working on her one right now. So yeah, that was really funny. That was really cool. So I'm using Susan Nigel's mohair, and it is in the color of chocolate, dark chocolate brown, and it is curly. It is curly mohair. Y'all, I find that this is a super soft silicone blend. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is super duper easy to root, but it is super duper easy to if you root. Like rooting is all about angles. You got to have the head at a certain angle. You got to insert the needle at a certain angle. Like if you see my little lip on my tip of my rooting pen, it always has to be facing a certain angle to get the hair right. My hand has to always be going in at a certain angle to directionally root the hair. So if you go in at a wrong angle, um, in this super soft silicone blend, it'll give you like a bubble, or not a bubble. It'll make not a bubble, but it'll like it just put the hair in wrong, and it almost kind of make a knot in the hair, and you just gotta go in and you gotta pull it off of the scalp, like get that loop out of the scalp, and that's what you just seen me doing. I'm probably making it sound a whole lot more complicated than it really is. So I root a little differently. The back of the head, the back and the sides of the head, I root with the baby upside down. I don't know if it's because that's the way I learned. That's the way I kind of taught myself in the class, and I kind of kept that up, and that worked for me. See, I don't know if you can see that loop. Let me see if I can. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Uh, well, you can't. I can't show y'all. I can't show y'all, but it's like a loop in it, and you gotta pull that hair out to get the knot out. Get as close as you can to the silicone. Pull it loop through so that hair don't be stuck. And so you just gotta pack your patience when you're rooting. Pack your patience. Have some good music on, and it can be really relaxing as long as you don't get too frustrated. Excellent lighting. I use and maybe that's what my problem is, y'all. I ain't got my glasses on. Um, I use a light, and then I use dang, come on now, get it together, Monda. Why am I super duper close? Ugh, no wonder you have a headache. I think it's easier rooting silicone than vinyl. It can be. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm trying to zoom y'all out, and I can. There we go. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, KBK family. Rotate the device. It is. No, you don't want me to rotate. Wait a minute, y'all. It's acting like it. I wish I could put y'all just like this. Okay. You taught yourself on silicone, Tamina. Trust me, it's not eating. It looks satisfying when you get it right. Yes, it is so satisfying when you get it right. Because let me tell y'all, my first reborn doll, did I root it? It was the Dominic, it was the Dominic Awake. And I was so proud of the little 68 hairs that little Dominic had in his head. And it is adopted over at Ella Bean's channel, and he still has hair. Thankfully, I sealed it what little hairs I did get in there really good. But that was when I was teaching myself, and I knew then that I wanted to master it, because it ain't nothing like that rooting. It really get that baby that extra that realism that they need. And then I also go in. This here, I would say that it is not mono rooted. Mono rooted is one single hair at a time. And even though I can mono root, that takes a whole lot more time. This mother did wanted the baby's hair a little thicker, so I didn't want to mono root it. But some strands are one single strand, but majority of the strands are single strand. But there are some in there that have like maybe three, I don't want to say four, but this here is so fine, but like 2 to 3 strands per, hole in her head to give it that. I want to make it look as natural as possible. Of course, got to get my needle together. I want to make it look as natural as possible, but I want to also keep it full. Ooh, Jesus, y'all. And rooting, you stick yourself a lot. You stick yourself a lot. I don't stick myself as nearly as much as I used to. So, but I don't know if, can you see my hand turning like this? So that's how, you know, it's all about angles. When I say it's all about angles, when you're rooting, y'all, it's all about angles. And keeping that rooting needle, see how it's facing straight down? It got to be down, or you're going to pull in too many hairs. You're going to break the hair. You're going to have an issue. I mean, you might get a hair in there, but it's not going to be what you want. It's not going to be what you want. I use my rooting needle straight out of the pack. And you know what I found? Like I normally root with the pink needle, which is I think it's a 42 gauge. But with this, and that's what I root on with my vinyl heads, with the silicone heads that I rooted on before. That's what I was using. But with this super soft silicone blend, it was not that it was hard pulling them in, but was getting too many hairs at a time. So I had to go down on my needle and I had to actually use a finer point needle. Yeah, so this is a one barb. I don't know if y'all can see it. It got one little barb right there. This is a one barb head. And but I love it. Once I switched over, I loved it. I loved it. Oh, and I wanted to tell y'all, so I was uprooting the other night and I needed a break. I wonder if you have a headache. Yeah, you had to do the same thing. Yeah, yeah. And experimenting, Tamina. Experimenting, don't get stagnant, used to working with the same old things, you know what I'm saying? This artistry, like everything else, constantly changing and it's improving and everything else. Like I rooted my vinyl head for the first time. Now, I'm a licensed cosmetologist and I've been doing hair and making wigs for probably about 20 years. And I just discovered like maybe I should try to root or try to cut my baby's hair because I don't root with it. I'm like maybe I should try to cut the baby doll hair on the wig stand. And lo and behold, it worked. I'm like, geez, why didn't I think of that before? But anyway, the other night I was rooting y'all and I did something. And it's like, even though I got all this stuff coming up for babies and I got babies in the layaway, it's like I feel like I want a baby now. I thought I was gonna get one for or thought I'd be finished with my Israel for myself for Christmas and I didn't get to finish it before Christmas because I was working on other babies. And I had to get those ready and get those out or work on, babies that I had coming in for customers. So, but I feel like I just need a baby. And I was watching Spring Flowers video. She was going through her clothes and she was like, she just had to start laughing because she said she going through her clothes and she thinking, I need a new baby for these clothes. Even though she was saying that she had over 28 babies, two babies in the layaway, so about to be 30 babies, she still feel like she needed a new baby for these clothes, right? And I can so relate to that. And I just had to laugh because the night before I was on Facebook, doing stuff I ain't got no business doing, looking at babies. And I'm like, I deserve a baby. I want a baby right now. I'm like, I done paid for these trips to go on, to take a silicone class. I'm beginning a baby. I got another silicone baby blank in the layaway. I got a custom that I've been, waiting on for a minute. But I'm like, I need something right now. I'm like, none of that is gonna do nothing for my now need. I need something now. So you guys, I am reborn pregnant. I am so excited to say I got my eBay tracking number yesterday, and she gonna ship out. I think to today Sunday. Yeah, she gonna ship out tomorrow. So I am so excited. There will be a new baby joining my nursery, and even though I'm so thankful and appreciative to the babies that I have right now, it's like. And then by me being an art student, I told y'all in the beginning, it's like it's certain artists' work that I just want to own just so I can study their work. So, yes. Who's excited for me? Who's excited for the new baby? It's always hard not to be excited for a new baby, even when it's not you getting the baby. I'm always excited for new babies. Hey, hey, Millies. Mina says, LOL, I have about 30 reborns and still buying. Oh my goodness, 30. 30. Thank you. Thank you. 30. I don't have enough space for 30. My my little room is so small. I don't know, maybe my son will go to college and then I can have 2 rooms, huh? I told my husband he need to build me a she shed. He built me a she shed in the backyard, y'all. I built it like a little dollhouse. I would love it. It'll have heat. It would have windows all around, so I would have wonderful lighting, so I can take pictures, and I can have a photography set up in my painting studio. So if I was to have a she shed, that's what my she shed would consist of. That's what my she shed would consist of, y'all. Yes, that is definitely what my she shed would consist of. Let's see, then that little short here, when it was stuck, I gotta pull that out. I got to pull that out. Because that means that the hair is not securely in the silicone, and eventually with time that's gonna come out anyway because it's in at the wrong angle. Yes. So this is why people say this is a passion. You have to have a passion to do this. You love she shed. I know, right? It gets overwhelming having babies. Thank you. We ain't got nothing but time dealing with the elderly too. You really appreciate the time that you got, cause we ain't got nothing but time until we don't. You know, I tell my husband all the time, slow down, slow down. If you late, you are already late, and if you rushing, you know what I'm saying. You're not gonna enjoy what you're doing, or you're not gonna focus on what you're doing, or you're not gonna get the most out of what you're doing. Is what I'm trying to say. You're not gonna be 100%. Not gonna be 100%. And it's KB. Okay, there we go. My sister trying to call me. I have to call her back later. Is anybody going to any shows this year? I'm gonna try to make. Of course, I'll be vending at the Detroit Doll Show again this year. Yes, yes, this will be my third. Somebody said they can't hear the video. You trying to go to Rose? Oh my goodness, Tamina, this I've been there for 3 years. I've been there for 3 years, and now I'm gonna miss you. Yes, man, I've shows. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna miss you because, well, we already know Orlando is pretty expensive. You going to Rose as well? Oh, I'm gonna miss you too, Braden. I've been to Rose. My sister. I'm gonna have to the phone. But oh, this year I'm going to Orlando, and Florida is a bit more expensive than Salt Lake. And while we there, we're gonna do Disney since we're gonna be so close right there. So, and then that's gonna be cutting it close because they moved Rose up 1 month this year because they I think the convention center is gonna be under construction during the month that it normally was. So that's gonna be cutting it kind of close. And then me and my husband anniversary is in August. So and then we always go on vacation for our anniversary. So that was just gonna be cutting it so close. And I wanted to take this silicone painting class so bad. So bummer. But I ain't counting it out. I'm not definitely not counting it out. And if it's meant for me to be there, I will definitely be in the building. I will definitely be in the building. I'm so sad. I wish I can go to all of the shows. Because Kansas is fun too. People be slipping on Kansas. Kansas is fun too. I mean, but if you a collector or just a doll enthusiast, all of them would be fun anyway. Oh, thanks, Braden, for stopping by. Have fun. Have fun. Make an outing video. Make an outing video. I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to attempt rooting on one of my reborns. I'm scared. You know what? Old one just practice on. It ain't gotta be one of your good babies. And you can just start anywhere. You know what I'm saying? First, like I said, it's all about angles. So I would get a head. I would get you a few different needles because what worked for me might not work for you. Your hands might be bigger. You might like larger dials, and all of that come into play. When you're choosing a needle, when you're choosing what kind of mohair you're gonna use, it all come into play. The younger your baby, you want to use younger mohair. So, and then if you when you get into larger babies or older babies, you can use older mohair, or you can even use human hair, depending on the size of your baby and you know the look that you're trying to achieve. Especially on African American babies, larger babies, you can get away with using human hair. But human hair, the cortex of human hair is larger, and all that simply means is the strand is thicker, and so depending on what needle you're using, then you want to use what needle that would go with what job you're working on. You know what I'm saying? And when I look on camera, it look like I'm not doing nothing. I don't know if y'all can see. I don't know if y'all can see, but this is a beautiful this is a beautiful sculpt. It makes me even more excited for the baby that I am waiting for, the silicone blank that I'm waiting for. It make me even more excited because it won't be the same sculpt. This sculpt, I believe, is sold out, but it is from the same sculpting artist, and it is going to be poured by the same sculpting artist also. So I'm super excited. Working on this baby kind of showed me what I got to look forward to. Seeing my baby come. And working with the super soft silicone, you find it hard, you can kind of just put pressure to stretch that silicone out so it's not so tight. You get under that bubble, pull that hair out. Bam! Some people use heat lamps. Yep, I use heat lamps when I'm rooting my reborn heads. Go live on Instagram and try to do a regular video for YouTube. Okay, okay, Braden. I do use a heat lamp for my reborn dolls. But for the silicones, the reason you use the heat lamp is to soften up the vinyl, and silicone is already soft, so it's no need for a heat lamp. But like I said, if you just want to just get an old doll head, one second, and just get a different needle. And now she ain't gonna answer her phone for me. And just practice going at different angles so you can see how that hair is going to lay. Get some hair and just practice. And when you get what needle, you can see, write down what size it is and take notes so you can know what you're looking for when you're rooting. You can remember what you're doing. She ain't going to answer. I'm trying to call my sister on the other phone, but of course she ain't going to answer, but she going to keep blowing this phone. Hey, Deidre, you call me? Good, he live. I'm gonna call you right back. Look, I said she keeps my dang on live. Let me call her from the other phone. I'll call you back. But yeah, break through. But anyway, so yeah, just get you a head and just get you a needle and just start practicing your angles, putting that hair in, and before you know it, because you can only learn so much in a 6 hour class or 8 hour class. Really, time is going to tell if this is for you, if it's something that you want to continue to do, if it's something that you're going to be good at. You may not see improvement overnight or the same day, but trust and believe, if you put time and effort into anything, you're going to see something. If you put time and effort into anything, you're going to see something. Y'all see them hairs going in? So I don't know. Have anybody here been to Disney before? Have y'all been to Disney? How do that go? Do okay, I know I can pay to get in the park, but then when I get in the park, do I have to pay for the rides? How do that go? I'm not sure how that goes. And I'll go back later and do the hairline because I don't want the my little makeshift blindfold cover to fall off. So if I need to, I can always go back in and do the hairline. Of course, with angles, I'm in a turn because this is more to the front. So I want that hair to be able to come and fall. I don't want it to fall straight down. I want it to fall at an angle. So I have to turn my hand at an angle because it's not growing like that. I have to give it the illusion that it is growing like that. You see what I'm saying? Can you see that? Wait a minute. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm tripping. I'm all the way back here. My front is all the way up there. I thought this was her forehead. Why I'm tripping like that? I'm so focused on covering her up. So how's y'all Sunday going? What do y'all got going on? What y'all doing? I know, is it cold? Did anybody else get this snow? Did y'all get snowed in like we did? We got a lot of snow, and then after the snow, we got rain, and so now it's pretty much like icy out. You use human hair to root your silicone. She's like, oh my goodness, that's a big silicone, Tamina. 6 months? Oh, Tamina, she probably gone. My bad. Bye, Tamina. Hi, Sacred Emotions. I haven't seen you in so long. You say, what needle am I using? Can't get to catch the hair when I hold it like that. Um, you got to spit ton of snow. Hi. Right now I am using a I think this is a 40 single gauge needle. It has one barb right here. And I normally use the 42 gauge. That's my signature go-to. That's like butter. I can root any head with that in any type of direction. But for this, I on my other silicone, I was able to use the pink one. But with this super soft silicone, it's not that memory foam kind, but it's the super soft blend. I couldn't use that one, so I had to switch my needle because I was having that same problem of not being able to grab the hair. I got a trick for you. You want me to tell you my secret, sacred emotions? My secret that I learned in the class, and I told her that this was invaluable. I told her she could have just messaged me this, and I would have saved my $275 on the rooting class. Well, I don't know. That's me. I told y'all everybody learn different, and I'm a visual learner. So I'm gonna give you my little trick. Wait a minute. Give me a second, and I gotta get up and go and get it because now this trick has been so invaluable to me. I don't even need it anymore. I have elevated to not even having to use it anymore. So I'm gonna show you. Okay, give me 1 second. Wait. Ooh, gotta move out of here without knocking nothing over, y'all. Give me a second. Okay, okay. I'm back. I'm back. Here I come. The shadow. Okay. So, y'all ready for the trick? The simple, easy trick that is going to save y'all rooting lives? This is the trick. This is my original one that I had from the show, and it's so old, but I refuse to throw it away. I think this is my original one. Is this my original? I think this is my original one. Yeah. But this right here, it's invaluable. Because when you learn it to root, controlling the hair is gonna be your biggest obstacle. Being able to see and controlling that hair. Because it can be overwhelming and the hair is so fine and it sticks to everything and it's just like everywhere. So being able to control that hair is invaluable. So what you do, you take you a sandwich bag or some plastic. This is just a sandwich bag, some plastic from something that I had got, maybe some screws or something. You want to cut off the top so you can put that hair in it and just cut off the tip. See how the tip of that is cut off at an angle? Cut off the tip. Put a little bit of hair in there. I probably had more hair in there, so that was what was left after rooting. Roll that up. Now we ain't gonna lick it and seal it for all y'all out there that's talking about that. We ain't gonna do that. Oh, I'm so silly, the little dollar humor. But you do like this. Hold it in your hand like this, right? Hold it in your hand, and now you got perfect control. You know what I'm saying? When you get those hairs in, you can pull it up, and that hair gonna slide right out. Cause what most of the time you holding it, we so nervous, we got tension, we shaking because we trying to be so precise, we trying to get it done, we trying to get it done. So that hair that you got in these fingers, it can't come out. When you stick in that hair and you got your fingers so tight over here that it won't slide with ease. But just remember, hold this with ease. I'm gonna come up here so y'all can see. Oh, and this hair, see, wait a minute. Ah, this is a different hair. There you go. Okay, this is a bad demonstration because it ain't going in, but I don't even need it anymore. But this is how you do it in control. This give you control over your hair, control over your needle, and it was invaluable for me. So I hope that helps you. I hope that helps somebody out. But if it do help you, just let me know. Let me know, girl. And I don't know. I said I wanted to get on StreamYard with some more artists, and maybe we can do. I don't know. Everybody, I don't mind sharing my work. I don't mind sharing tips. I'm still everything is a work in progress. I'm a work in progress. So, but I know a lot of people don't like to show what they use and don't like to share no tips. I don't mind because I'm still learning and I can learn something from somebody else. So I want to do a StreamYard and maybe we can all get on and be working on the same thing, and you can give me some of your inspiration, you can give me some of your tips, I can give you some of my tips. I don't know. Then I call myself a social learner, and I'm socially awkward even though I'm very social. I think most of us in the Dow community are. I think we have very loud and boisterous personalities, but I think we kind of reserved and we kind of stay more so to ourselves. But that's just my opinion. I can be wrong. But yeah, I hope y'all learned something. Let me see what's going on here. I wouldn't pierce my fingers. How can it like that? No, you wouldn't. Mm-mm. Shut the front door. I'm forcing. I'm definitely trying that. Yes, try it. Try it. You will. You will definitely. Yes, I'm trying, and my fingers are usually start to cramp. Yep. Yep. And after a while, when I tell you, when you get used to it, when you get used to it, and you start to get your motion. You got this clip next to me, y'all. My niece bought me. It's like a selfie little light and a phone holder, and this is my first time using it, so that's why my phone is like jiggly jiggly jiggly. I'm still working on learning how to maneuver with it. But when I say that is an invaluable trick, and when you just try it, being able to control that hair, that's half the battle. That is half the battle. And sacred emotions, when I tell you, when you get into a rhythm, I was just telling them about my first Dominic. I was so proud of it, even though it probably only had about 68 strands of hair in its head. But I was so proud of it. I was so proud of it. And when I tell you, I was under painter's lights. My husband, he do painting, so he got those big painter's lights that get really, really hot. I was under painter's bulb, sweating, and I still couldn't see a follicle. Um, I couldn't get it together, but I was using the wrong needle. I didn't know about having holding the needle at the right angle. I was telling them your needle always got to be at the right angle. So this needle is always got to be facing down. Now my pink needle, cause I don't know how if all the barbs are the same, but depending on how your barbs is on the pink one, This always has to be facing me like this when I'm rooting with the pink one. But this one has to be facing down for some reason. I don't know. Just learn your needles, learn your angles, practice with different needles. Certain needles, if you're using a brand new needle, you may have to wipe it off because they built to not rust. So when you first get them from the factory, they got like a little oil residue. You just want to just swipe it with some alcohol or something. You know what I'm saying? Just so you don't get none of that factory oil residue on your project, whatever you're working on. But so that was my sister calling me. My nephew went to basic training for the Marines, y'all, and he passed. He is I don't know if it's like pledging for the for fraternity. I don't want to say he crossed over, but he passed his basic training, and so yeah, congratulations to him. Better his life. I really want to show y'all because I don't think that y'all is getting the full effect of this here rooting job that's going on here. And this baby is beautiful, y'all. I love this scope. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna take plenty of pictures when this baby is finished. So when this mother get it, then I can let y'all know what it's looking like right away. You're very reserved. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, even though we very social, we just kind of, do our own thing and stick to ourselves. You can be all kind of social here, but in person you have nothing to say. You freeze up and can't form a sentence. Yes, I'm learning watching you. Thank you for sharing. The only thing I've rooted are eyelashes. Oh, you can root eyelashes, girl. You can definitely root a head. Eyelashes, I find eyelashes are harder than rooting the head. Following that little line, I don't. Oh my goodness, I'm still working now. That's what I'm still working on. Yep, I just used the needle, not a tool. And I started out using a tool. And let me tell you what, I do know how to use a tool, but I will only use the mushroom. And if I break, like, you break your needle, sometimes if I'm using this, or if it's getting old, or if I bend it, I break off the tip and then I put it in my mushroom. That way I still get the use out of my needle. Another tip there. Boop, 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 boop. You break off a needle. Don't throw that needle away. Put it in a tool and use it. So yeah, I use it like this. And then if it break off or it break in the head, I just take that out and I put it in my rooting tool and I keep going until the needle get dull. Yeah. This is invaluable. It's just a most women have one of these. It's a makeup brush, like for your eyes, and it's good for define around the hairline because it has a brush. Then it's good for detangling because it has a comb, the finest little comb for the hair. And then when you're rooting, sometimes you get this little jagged edges on the end and it be knotting up. If it's knotted up, especially if you got cheap hair, you're going to get a lot of raggedy edges right here and it's going to knot up. And that can make it more difficult for you to root too. So you just comb that out. Comb that out. You get all those jaggedies on the edge. Cut them off. Well, come over here. Yep, and you're ready to start again. So, Sacred Emotions, you want to come on StreamYard and we can have a rooting session? I don't even know about it and I don't have it downloaded, but I would love to do it. You're so welcome. The mushrooms that I've had were wrapped medical tape on the middle part because it hurts my fingers. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So try this. Try it like this. I have even tried I use Jackie Ortiz's method when you do the clay and bake the clay on the needle. Um, I found that I didn't. That was the least one that I liked. I really didn't like that. Hell's no LOL. Hell, I've been in a funky mood. Haven't been wanting to make any videos. Yeah, yeah. It got a rubber coating. It got a rubber coating on it. Well, I understand. I understand. But you know what? Even on StreamYard, you have the option to be seen or not be seen. That's to be seen or to just have your voice played. So that is good about that too. That's what's good about that too. Just a heads up. No pressure, not for now, but maybe for later. But I understand about my not making no videos. It's not that I haven't. I don't know. I told you it's either I look crazy, my house look crazy, I got so much else going on. But now I'm feeling obligated. I feel like I need to go and love on all my babies because I know when my new baby comes, it's gonna be like, oh, yes, new baby madness. New baby madness. So I'm working on the twin. The lighter twin is done. So now I'm working on the darker twin, the baby boy. Um, and he got a few more layers of paint I want to do. Touch up on his details, and then I'll be starting on his hair, and then nose will be done. This will be done pretty soon. This will probably be done by Tuesday. Tuesday, probably even before then if I continuously work on it. But so then after that, in between finishing up the twin, I'll be working on KBK Families. Um, 6-month-old Elliot that she won for my 1,500 subscriber giveaway. I appreciate her being patient. But at the time when everything was going on, I had dial shows I was still planning, working on. Then right after that was Christmas and blah, 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 blah. Life. So I really appreciate her patience, but her baby is coming. It is going to be a fully painted, fully assembled, fully rooted 6-month-old Elliot. And that was for my 1,500 subscriber. And I appreciate everyone that has been with me over these course of these almost 2 years. 2 years. Wow. That went fast, y'all. Fast. 2 years. Sacred Emotions done became an artist in them 2 years. Uh-oh. I think Miss Fearson has it. The Dolls by Sandy. Where can I find that needle? Sorry. Oh, oh no, I welcome all of the questions. Yep, you can get it from McPherson's. You can get it from McPherson's. Yep. Is that the one that's in Canada? McPherson's? That's where I get these from. Actually, that's where I get them from, but I had bought a lot of them at the show because they were cheaper at the show, and then I didn't have to pay for shipping or anything. So some of these, the black ones, because they don't work really well on the vinyl dials. I had these from when I went to the show. I bought them, but I love all the questions. I'm telling you, that's how we learn. That's how we learn. You need a needle happy meal. Right. It's so crazy. The smallest things make us happy in this community. Like somebody could send you 3 diapers. You would be like, oh my goodness. We make a 5-minute video on how cute them diapers is. Many artists won't share their tricks. And they I don't know. Hey, what's for me is for me. To each its own. I respect their way though. I respect their way, but it ain't us that's gonna be. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I just do me, and I figure I try to treat people better than how I want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? Because if I do okay, then at least some okay gonna come back to me. You know, that's what I think. If I do okay, some okay gonna come back to me. I was asking about Disney. Had nobody been to Disney? Y'all don't know how it go? Cause I don't wanna I wanted to know, like, I know you gotta pay to get into the park. You gotta pay probably for parking or something if you don't catch the little trolley or the shuttle or something like that. But I want to know, do you have to pay for the rides once you get into the park, or is that like with your admission? Is that with your admission? Hell, any meal that's not a bill excites me to no end. Yes, yes. I've seen people blogs. They get what? They get a band to go in when they get on rides. They show their bands. Oh, okay. How much are the bands? I wonder. That's addition to the ticket. That's addition to the ticket price. Oh, that's probably just like, I guess it's like Carnival. 99,000. Girl, it better not be no 99,000 because me and my husband gonna be running around the parking lot having fun. Oh, we gonna be running around the parking lot. We gonna go to the dollar store and get some bubbles and have a picnic. And the drinks is 22 G's. Please. We gonna be parched all day then. We'll be parched all day. But it's a once in a lifetime event. I used to always say it when I was a kid, and I didn't haven't said it in so long. Like, I wanted to go to Disney, wanted to go to Disney. Then you get older. Oh, I want to take my son to Disney, want to take my son to Disney. Then, so now that the opportunity is actually going to be readily available to me, we're going to jump on it. Now, like I said, Sacred Emotions, this is not how I root my vinyl heads. And even the silicone head that I rooted before, I don't root like this or hold my needle like this. I root with my head upside down. I find it so much easier to root with my head upside down. But because I'm doing a different style on this baby, um, and this rooting is all about angles, I had to change my angle at how I was inserting the hairs. So that's how I'm doing this. But if you look at some of my other rooting videos, you see it's completely sitting upside down. It helped with it helped me to get the angle right instead of it going just straight in. Or sometimes, when you stick that hair in, it'll just go and stick straight up the other way. Mickey in a Mickey cup. I've been rooting by twisting the hair and fold the end over. I don't know what's wrong. The closest I've been to Disney is now that'll get the hair in sacred, but you'll find that when you try to combing it, you won't get that directional look. But you will get the hair in. So if you were rooting like maybe very, very curly hair and very, very curly hair, you would have to get it like Angola hair. Um Angola mohair. Um and yeah. And then when you root like that, you add more volume and dimension to it. So it'll be which is equate to the word fullness or thickness. When you root like that, you have more fullness or thickness, but you won't have as much of the directionalness. But if you're working with some curly, full hair, you know, and you want to have that look, that'll be perfect. Again, I'm coming up to that hairline. This baby is so stinking cute, y'all. It is so stinking cute. You don't even understand. So I felt like I deserved a baby, so I got me a baby. And it's going to be here on Monday. No, Wednesday. It's being shipped out on Monday, I believe. Even though I got the tracking yesterday, it was like the label was created, but it hadn't shipped. And since yesterday was Saturday and today is Sunday, I was like, it'll probably ship on Monday, which means I get it by Wednesday. Either way, that's quicker than June or Christmas because my silicone kit, I'm pacing myself, and to be on the payment plan, I'll be getting it about, oh, jeez Louise, probably about July, August. If I stick to my payment plan that I'm on, if something happens and I can bless, I can bless my layaway, then I can get it before then. But so, but I'm like, then my baby that I'm painting at the silicone class is like, yeah, that's a silicone baby, but I'm painting that. I want it from another artist, right? So I can study another artist's work. So I feel like I needed to treat myself, so I did. I feel like I needed to. The closest I've been to Disney is dressing my babies for Disney Monday. I'm getting a lot of broken hairs rooted that I have to pluck. Yeah, because uh oh, because when you going in, I told you probably holding it with too much tension. Lighten up your holding the hair that you holding your hairs with. Lighten up your pinch on that. So when you going in with your needle, the force of your needle is not gonna break the hair. Um, it's the hair that make it look like that. It has two strands instead of one. Yep, yep, and it can be the barb of your needle that's pulling too many hairs in too. You want a silicone so bad? I don't know. You know, I'm painting one, and this is my first silicone, and um, it's my first silicone, but it's gonna be fully painted and fully rooted. So we'll see, but it's gonna be at a good price. It's a kit though. It's not a and then it's a sculpt by Sherry Williams. I forget the name of it. But I'll let you know and I'll take some pictures. But that's gonna be for sale and I'm excited about that. But of course I gotta get all my custom babies, my paid for babies. I gotta get that work done out of the way first. And then I can get to working on some stuff for me. But that's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting because it's my first silicone that I've ever worked on, painted on, and I'm teaching myself. You know, I'm hard headed. I start out myself, buy everything and just start putting paint and doing everything. Oh, thank you. You guys think I have an accent? Oh my goodness. Oh, you think I got an accent? Sometimes it's relaxing, but sometimes, well, when I'm working, I think it's relaxing. But if I'm just making a video, I think I'm extra high strung because I'm trying to be high energy. I don't want to be boring to anybody. But when I'm talking about my work, I just talk about my work, and I like it. So I think my passion probably coming through in my voice, and I like that. I appreciate that. I appreciate knowing that. Thanks, sister, for noticing. But sacred emotions. I bet you are an excellent painter because your makeup skills be on point. I know you don't be on camera a whole lot, but when I do see you with your makeup be on point. You used to wear your makeup a lot more when I first started watching you 2 years ago. I think so. And ain't nothing like getting in the groove, y'all. When you get in the groove and you like, I ain't made no bubbles, all my hairs is laying, I ain't had to pull none, I ain't broke one. You be like, yes. Like, see, that was a good groove. That was a good groove. You probably got about 15 hairs in. I do a little country twang. Oh my goodness, you should hear my husband. He sound like a old. He sound like an old preacher with a potty mouth. Unfortunately, he do. That's why I be like, oh my goodness, he sound like he can be a pastor. This hair is so pretty when it I can't wait to cut it and style it. I'm um I'm hoping the vision that I got in my head is realized and the actual cutting and then the style because you can root the hair right, you can directionally root it, but if you give it a bogus bowl haircut, then you just took away from the realism right there. If you look like it, you put the bowl on his head and you just you just took it away. So take your time. Angles, haircutting is about angles too. Is the baby's going to be? Wait, is the baby's hair going? Wait, is it going to be just to the side? No, Um, it's actually it's in a swirl pattern. So it kind of goes like this, and then it'll come back down like that. And in the top, her baby hairs, I want them to come back. I want her hair to come back off of her face and swirl into the hairstyle. Not so much just straight down, but I want her sideburns and I want the hair, her bang, her fringe to come back off of her face and go into the hairstyle. So if you can see, these are coming down, but then the hairs in the front is coming back. I know it's crazy, right? But so it's kind of like that. And then I'm gonna do that on both sides. Newborns with straight cut bangs irritates my soul. Oh my goodness, I know. And I just be wanting to say, don't cut straight like this. Sometimes you got to go in, and if you got to bang, go in that bang and do like this. Thin it out, because your hair not perfectly straight, cut straight across. A newborn baby hair not going to get a straight haircut. So go in and cut like this. It's different to try different angles. That's why I say, if you just rooting some hair, root some hair and practice. Cut it all up. Cut it out. You ain't doing nothing but learning, but teaching yourself anyway. Oh my goodness. My first reborn doll, even though she is retired, I still got her, but she retired. But I did everything to her. I did everything. I think I put every color on her because I had to teach myself. Somebody can tell you something 1,000 times, but if you never implement it one time, then that's not knowledge for you. That's not knowledge that you can use and apply. So helmet helmet cut hair irritates my soul too. Yes, yes, yes. It does. Yes, it does. So hair cutting is about elevation, graduation. So when you graduating that hair, keep it even. And once you get it even, go in and cut it, you know, so it's not so blunt angle. Go up and cut. When you graduating, elevating, when you lifting that hair up, either if you're gonna use one finger, two finger, three fingers, because these is babies, so we're not gonna measure in inches. We're gonna measure in finger length widths. Depending on what look, what ethnicity, what style you want that baby hair in. The nape of the neck and the sides can't be very long. You got to keep it kind of close. Um, so yeah, trial and error. It's gonna be your no matter what I say, no matter what nobody else say, trial and error, it's gonna be your biggest teacher. It's gonna be your biggest teacher. And ain't nothing wrong with having to take notes. I had to learn that too. I was thinking I can just take these classes. I don't need to take no notes. I can remember. You're not gonna remember step for step. You're not gonna remember, and it's certain just the tips. Sometimes the tips is the biggest thing. So you need to take notes. If you got to take notes, take notes. And I love hair. Even when I'm doing hair, I tell people, my husband say, why do you tell them what products you use? Or why do you tell them how to do their hair at home? I said, because I want them to have healthy, pretty hair. They might not be able to come get their hair done all the time. But that don't mean that I don't want them to be out here looking their best, living their best life. He like, I'm just saying, if you tell them that, then they might start. If they do that, then guess what? I'm gonna be blessed with another client that's gonna come and get their hair done, and she's still gonna look great. I'm still gonna get my money, and everybody is gonna be happy. So, but yeah, no, I'll tell you this silicone. Sheesh, man, sheesh. Yep, that was a roll until I did that. Oh man, it's funny how time flies when you're having fun. I did learn where you have to have the head to root. Really helps too. I tried a mini boppy, but now I use a huge coffee cup that's filled with polyfill and a sock over it. Oh, okay. To raise it up sturdy. Um, and I tell you what else. Um, Another thing I got from the rooting class, and then from that, I just modified it and I made it better. She They made us miniature rooting pillows, and all they took was a like a some knee highs, like some tights though, the old peg tights, not the sheer ones. And she stuffed it with polyfill loose. She wrapped it and tied it with a string with a ribbon. So basically a sock a knee high filled with polyfill tied in a loop with a ribbon. It made the perfect rooting pillow because it wasn't so big. It was the perfect size. Like you said, you trying to find a perfect size to do what you're trying to do. It was the perfect size too. So just another little tip, another trick, y'all. I've been at this for over an hour and 12 minutes. I'm going to show y'all the back. See if I can show y'all the back since y'all been sitting here with me so patiently. So patiently. Where the water bottle at? I will show you what the curl look like. But this is the hair. So this is the hair here. It's my swirl. This is my swirl at the top. This is the back. Just to show y'all what this look like. She wanted the hair really thick. So and this will go like this and come down. It's hard to show y'all, but I'll show you with the haircut. Let me show you. And there you go, sacreds. Look at this. You too will be rooting like this in no time. You too will be rooting like this in no time. I don't cut as I go because I don't know. Well, and I knew I wasn't gonna cut as I go on this because I'm gonna leave it really I'm gonna leave it long because she wanted to be curly and full. So I wasn't gonna cut this as I go. But let me see what y'all been saying. It says, good idea. I love those coffee mugs because I get higher. The head fits perfectly, doesn't bounce around. Right. Yep. I was going to attempt a round pillow in a small bowl. Do you think that will work? Yep. Yep. Anything will work. You're gonna find out what works for your space and for your comfortableness. Certain areas you're gonna need it up higher. Then certain areas you're gonna need it down lower, like the nape of the neck and stuff like that. Thank you so much, Maribeth. Thank you so much, Miss Hill. It's good to see you. Glad you made it. Tasha, I just bought another baby. I needed a fix. I needed a fix, so I got another baby. I needed a baby right now. So this is look at all that hair. It's so pretty. And then y'all, I put all this hair in and then I cut it all off. We put all this beautiful hair in and then we cut it all off. But Thank you for being here, you guys, with me. I appreciate you all. If you don't mind, give me a thumbs up on your way out. If you haven't already, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to the channel. Keep your notification bells on all. Thank you so much, Sacred Emotions. So the question, when I bake the whole kit. Would it be better breaking it down like I bake just the arms, then the legs, then the head? Does it make a difference while curing? Absolutely not. Nope, absolutely not. Um, I'll find that, I don't, it won't be a problem if they touch, but sometimes it can be a problem if your vinyl pieces are touching. They'll kind of stick together. And sometimes when you stick together, when you pull them apart, sometimes you'll be lucky and it won't take off the paint, but sometimes it will take off the paint if the pieces are touching and they get heated close together. Um, and I'm telling you, you can be very, very lucky without that extender ring, but your luck will run out. Fortunately, my never ran out on me, but I do have an extender ring. I say go and get an extender ring, even if you're not working with larger babies, because some vinyls, even coming from the same manufacturers or distributors, they be different and they take that heat differently. So an extender ring is definitely worth investing in. Sometimes you can find them on Amazon for $10. But it don't make a difference whether you put in one piece at a time or all of them. All of them getting the same amount of heat for the same amount of minutes. And they fully enclosed, so it's circulating evenly. Oh, it did. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm telling, just get another one, even another dome or another lid, because I find that the heating element unit of the what kind of oven we talking about? Of the New Waves. The heating element won't break. It's that plastic from the constant moving of that plastic when it's heated up and cooled down and heated up and cooled down. That'll crack and that'll break up. But the heating element will still work. So sometimes if you see them and you can get them for $10, $15, grab it. Grab it. It's an investment. So soothing to watch as well. Exciting. The end results. Right? Right. Oh, hello there, mommy, mommy, mommy. Yes, hugs, hugs, hugs. So I told everybody they cannot see. They have to wait for the mommy to see this baby, even though I will take plenty of pictures and everything. But we wanted to keep this a secret, to keep the joy for her and her alone, to see this baby completed first, other than my eyes. So yes, that's what we'll do. But thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for joining me. I hope y'all all learned something. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. It's 2020 and we gonna all have everything that we believe that we can have, all the desires of our hearts. All we have to do is work towards it and stay positive every day. I know sometimes it's hard to stay positive when you're thinking about your own life and your own situation, but think about someone else's. Think about nature. Think about things outside of your situation that make you happy, whether it be family, friends, flowers, the weather. Think about something else that makes you happy and trust and believe everything that you want will start to come to you. Thanks for watching, you guys. I love you so, so very much. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.